Alright, the battery is at 85%. I still need to charge it more, but 85% I can get this video done and over with just because it's fresh on what I want to do, so I want to get it done. I almost missed that book, could you tell? Anyway, this is going to be a fall spooky season, like, kind of like book recommendation slash what I hope I can get my hands back, either back on or get my hands on to reading for spooky season. For me, spooky season begins from September 1st till November 1st. All of September, all of October. Yes!
Spooky season is all day, every day.
But for other people, there are some people that it's just October, and then there's some, like me, really, it's all year long for me, but it's September and October. So, let's go ahead and get started. There are some books I've already read in here, and then there's a lot that I have not read yet. So, yeah. First, let's talk about Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. I can't remember, so obviously, I've seen the movie, loved it. So, yeah. This is basically takes place during fall, and it's kind of like a murder, mystery, thriller, suspense, if you will. So, yeah. I read about half. And then I put it down, and a lot of stuff has happened in the last several years, and I just haven't picked it back up yet. So I need to do that. Next is The Hollow Tree, Who Danced with Mary Before She Died by James Brogan. I got this from the dollar store. I was super excited. And I want to say this is like a kind of like horror thriller type of a thing. I mean, I don't know anything about it, to be honest. I have not read the synopsis. I try not to at all. So, I mean, we'll have to see. But I'm hoping I can pick this up because it looks amazing and it looks spooky. So, next I have read this one, and it is Zombie by Darren Shan. Don't judge me. Anyway, amazing. I read this in 24 hours. Really, I think it was less than 24 hours, to be honest with you. So, yeah. It's really good. It's like a zombie type book. You'll seen this one, and also I'm wearing, because I'm filming two things back to back. The Haunting of Bryn Wilder by Wendy Webb. This, like, spooky season, let's just say spooky season vibes, hauntings, thriller, don't you Anyway, let's move on. And then you've seen this one too, The Whisper Man by Alex North. This is like a murder, mystery, thriller, suspense. And I want to say it's kind of like fall / winter vibes, but, horror, thriller, spooky season. Let's just, woman. You've seen this one too, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. Woman, stop moving up there. Anyway, by Holly Jackson. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and there is a total of 3 books in the series. And this seems like spooky season vibes, So, I'm excited. Next, Yoda! A Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. I'm super excited. It kind of gives me fall vibes on the front of the cover because the fall leaves and stuff. But we'll have to see. It has to do with witches, so spooky season. Witches. Good boy. Next is, of course, you've seen these. It's Planet Dead 1 and 2. Zombies. So it would fit in the, like, spooky season, like Halloween spooky season vibes. I'm super excited to read those. This one is Cold Fall Wood. Yoda Force, Hush, by Stephen Saville. Don't y'all dare. This one is by the author of Glass Town. I don't know anything about it, but it gives me like spooky vibes by the cover. And so I'm excited. Very excited. I have no clue what this is about, but this is one that I got from the dollar store. So, I mean, can't pass up the dollar store. And then next, We'll Never Be Apart by Amiko Jean. Spooky season type vibes because look at the cover. Doesn't give you chills. Not me, but you know. Next is Asylum by Madeline Rooks. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. This gives me like kind of like spooky season vibes because it has to do with, if I'm correct, like, let's just take a look at this a little bit. Disturbing and like spooky haunting. So, you know, spooky season. Next, Halloween type vibes because it has to do with like vampires. It's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter by Seth Graham Smith. He also wrote the second one, The Last American Vampire. I'm super excited. And then don't I have another book by him? Yes, it's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. It's Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. These give me like spooky Halloween horror type vibes because vampires, zombies, and can we just take a look at that cover? And I like how it looks vintage, to be honest, and it looks amazing. And there's pictures in here as well. I checked it out like when I first got it. And so, like, and it's like full color. Yes. Next, let's see. The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. This gives me kind of like spooky season Halloween horror vibes because it has to do with like, let's see here, Oregon, Victorian era, witches, you know. Super excited. Do not beat people with that. Next is Spellbook of the Lost and Found by Moira Fowley Doyle. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. This kind of gives me like Halloween vibes because if I am correct, it has to do with like, I think like witches and stuff. And then also when you take the dust cover off, it just gives me like fall vibes as well. So I want to say like fall Halloween spooky season vibes. So I'm super excited. I have not read this yet. So I'm hoping. And it's been on, I think, like a TBR list or two, and I haven't gotten to it yet. Next is The Demonic by Lee Mountford. I have not read this yet, but he's also written a ton of other books. And I want to say this is like horror spooky season vibe because it has to do with like demonic like entities and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I'm super excited. Don't y'all dare. Please. I'm almost finished. And then next, and you'll see a little bit of hair because I didn't realize that there was a library, because this was a library copy edition when I got off of Thrift Books. It's Damsel, and it kind of gives me like Halloween vibes. And so I have no clue what it's about, but the cover overall gives me that type of vibes. I love all the different colors and the flowers and the flame.
What if it's not a Halloween book?
Huh?
What if it's not a Halloween book?
Oh well.
I got free ketchup.
It gets me to read it. Next, I've already read this one, and it is the Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel, and I love this. I want to reread it, because it's just, I love the Sanderson sisters, everything, and the best part about this book is it is 2 books in one. 2 books in one, so, I mean, yeah, it's the original story that starts off with Danny, Allison, oh my god, Max. I had a brain fart. No thanks. And then it goes on, and it still carries on Danny, Allison, and Max. But then it also goes along as a story with their daughter, Poppy. Right? Poppy? Yeah, Poppy. And then her 2 friends. So it's just, it's amazing. It's amazing. Next, I did not bring the first book down, so I'm just going to show. This gives me, like, a Halloween horror spooky vibes because it's vampires. But this is the second book by Renee Adehay. This is The Damned. The first book is The Beautiful, and I read it, and I still have not picked this up yet. I do not.
Take it.
No. It gives, because vampires, Halloween. Alright. Last but not least, it's Tracy Wolf's books. If I'm correct, Crave is the first book, and then Crush is the second, and then I think there's a third one, and I believe there's a fourth one that's coming out, which is pretty cool. And from what I've heard, these will give you, like, if I'm correct, like vampires or werewolves. Anyway, let's just look. I like giving things. Yeah, okay, vampires. So it's supposed to give you, like, True Blood vibes. So, I mean, I didn't really watch True Blood, but I love anything vampires, anything horror and gore and stuff like that. Anything scary. So, yeah. My child, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
She's obsessed with chicken nuggets, and she got a chicken nugget Lunchable. So, and I like the different covers of this. So, one's red, one's all white. So, it's awesome. But that's basically it for some fall horror spooky season, like, book recommendations.
Spooky.
Yeah. I forgot where I got a lot of them. I know a lot of them I got as, like, gifts and stuff. And then there's some I think I got off of. I know I got some of them off of, like, thrift books and stuff. But yeah. If you got to the end of this video, leave like fall leaves, like spooky emojis, vampire, zombies.
A witch emoji. I think they have that.
A witch emoji. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
I got Oreo crumbs in my